President-elect is recognizing scholars po sa pagtatalaga ng mga tao sa mga sensitive positions sa kanyang gobyerno?
Yes, that is one of the first things that I in fact declared as we were seated. I said, Mr. President, I should really thank you and congratulate you for forming an economic team, which are all composed of my colleagues who are all scholars and well-published. No?
Trabaho kagad pala, Secretary.
It's really an exchange of views over a broad number of issue areas. Now, yeah, if you want to put it that way, parang, yes, they are in fact all security threats, if you expand the concept of security, parang gano'n.
Opo. Okay, ano po kanina may binasa na akong mahiksing statement po ninyo. Can you expound on that the President-elect is recognizing scholars po sa pagtatalaga ng mga tao sa mga sensitive positions sa kanyang gobyerno?
Yes, that is one of the first things that I in fact declared as we were seated. I said, Mr. President, I should really thank you and congratulate you for forming an economic team, which are all composed of my colleagues who are all scholars and well-published. No? And I said most of these people have theoretical insights, and they will have to find, the practical aspects of those theories on the ground because they're now dealing with real politics. No? And yun ang umpisa ng aming discussion. Then we went to many other areas. Ano nga kung hindi siya mayroong susunod na bisita, siguro hindi pa yan matatapos. And we just enjoyed exchanging views on many things.
Nag-post si Sandro, doon ko po kinuha yung picture ninyo, and I think he was also very proud na nakarinig siya kasama ba siya doon sa usapan? Parang nakinig siya eh.
Yes, as the new congressman, a very young congressman, was there, and ando si Vic Rodriguez. So apat kami doon eh. So it was it was a discussion on many other issues that I thought would not in fact partake of the same, but I was so pleasantly surprised in fact.
Doon sa mga kabubukas lang ng Facebook saka ng YouTube na sa live natin ngayon, baka isipin nyo, bakit naman napadpad sa National Security Advisor position si Professor Carlos? Ano naman ang kanyang naiintindihan dyan? Sinabi ko po kanina, Professor, Secretary, na you were the first and the only woman president ng National Defense College of the Philippines noong pong 1998 hanggang 2001. Tama ba yung history ko?
Wow. You remember, you recall is excellent. Yeah. Yes, I was the first woman, woman civilian president of the National Defense College. And even before that, Anthony, international politics, geopolitics, and foreign policy, and defense and security had been my areas of research. So it's not anything new to me over the past, more than half a century. Yeah.
Ano po yung maiaambag nyo dito sa administrasyong Marcos in relation to, ang national security naman, hindi panloob lang yan, lalo na yung panlabas. Ano po, Professor?
Yes, tama ka, Anthony. Siguro ang malaking ambag would be from my deep and broad knowledge of the new geopolitical environment. Then in the local realm, the fact that what we think are not security issues are security issues. Like food security is an issue, yes. Particularly, Thailand and Vietnam already will stop exporting rice. Malaysia and Indonesia also informed us that they will stop exporting palm oil. All these things, which, why do they constitute a security threat? Because food security is so close to, our survival. Then,
yes.
Isama mo na dyan yung energy security. So people think of security only that involves foreign actors. That is not the case. In fact, security involves the security of the individual. So water security is another aspect of security. So, you know, if your infrastructure is such na nagbuburara ka, tapos somebody can poison your water sources, isn't that a security threat? Diba? Oo.
Alam nyo, ang ikli lang nung sinabi nyo na yun, ang dami kong natutunan. Especially, ngayon po, that's news to us, especially yung mga hindi po nakakasubaybay naman sa mga balita sa abroad. Ang Thailand at Vietnam have agreed to stop exporting rice.
Yes, yes. That's the reason why that should really telegraph to us, Anthony, that we should genuinely think of sufficiency in all these things that we need for our everyday life. No? And I'm sure Secretary Piñol, when he was there at the DA, had always been pushing for sufficiency in rice, and pinapagtawanan lang siya ng mga tao, sufficiency in fish, we are an archipelago. And yet ngayon, sino naman nagtatawa ngayon, di ba? But on the other hand, because of the energy crisis, naku, Diyos ko, Anthony, parang magiging 100 na yung diesel per liter, no?
Opo.
And why should that be a security threat, Anthony? Kasi syempre, once diniskanso mo yung transport, di slow down mo yung transport of goods, transport of people, you know, and that will affect immediately your economic growth, di ba? So when you compromise your economic growth, that is a security threat. Kasi yung national security is at bottom, human security. No? Yun siguro yung kailangan nating i-emphasize ngayon about the nature of security.
Galing nun, Professor. Kaya lang, ayoko na kayong gambalain ngayon sapagkat ang pagkakaalam ko, hindi lang naman si Pangulong Marcos ang inyong nakausap, pati yung si Lolo Juan Ponce Enrile yata, nakahuntahan nyo rin ng matagal.
Nako, Anthony, June 8 is really red letter day for me because I met two spectacular people, you know, from the point of history, a newly elected President Ferdinand Romualdez Marcos, and Senator Juan Ponce Enrile, who is already an institution. I have known him long before, Anthony, kasi nung martial law, I had to deliver a paper at the University of Hong Kong on the politics of mental health. Hindi ba well, hindi ka pa nang pinanganak noon, ano? Bawal kasi na lumabas ng bansa. So I had to get permission from then Minister of Defense, Enrile, to go out of the country to deliver my paper. Alam mo bang hindi pa ako nakakaupo sa silya, sa upuan? Sabi agad niya, Dr. Carlos, can you please give me the thesis of your paper on the politics of mental health? Eh di yan, hindi pa nga ako nakakaupo, di inumpisahan ko nang sabihin sa kanya. And apparently he was impressed and he gave me the go signal to present my paper on the politics of mental health.
Kaya nice, diba? Nakakatuwa naman. Tapos, so ngayon, nagkita kayo after how many years? Uli.
1,000 years. But yeah, Anthony, he's 98 years old, for God's sake. Alam mo yung mga recall niya, dates even, which I would not recall. It was fantastic. It was like, I was listening to, parang hindi na nga ako nakakain yung pansit na ano doon dahil I was just listening to him, no? And, wow. Sabi ko, naku, dapat pala na-record yung yung sinabi niya because most of them are not in his autobiography. And, and unfortunately too, my lips are sealed, you know. There's something siguro which he would rather not share in public because many of those people are still alive. But it gave me a very deep insight into the many dynamics of our politics, which are yet to be made known. Unfortunately, again, even if I write about this, I cannot write about it because that was given to me in confidence.